We are at the K-Way SkyRun 2022, and I've just been asked to take one of the quads up the mountain. We're going all the way to there. The logistics around this event, absolutely crazy. There's just no access anywhere. 4x4s, quad bikes, medics and crew have to hike to all the points, and yeah, today I'm being dropped off at Snowdon and doing about a 40k hike and shooting to Ballock Cave, which is checkpoint 6. And yeah, it's going to be a long and crazy day. The weather's changed, clouds coming in, thunderstorms expected. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Getting ready to go up this mountain. It's very muddy, so deflating tires, but luckily we don't have to put on snow change, so it saves me from getting dirty and lying under my car. And the Toyotas have arrived, so all the cows think they're going to get their feed.
Just arrived at checkpoint 2. We are offloading cars and splitting the group up. Myself and Safi are going further along to Snowdon, and we're gonna mission from there. But how is this view? So good to be back here.
Got a bit scared, so he jumped out of the vehicle.
7:30, we left the bottom of the road at 5:30. Sure, 2 hours to get up here. It was quite gnarly, but we are. I'm now just gonna have a quick coffee, pack some gear, and do the 40-kilometer hike and follow the mid-pack runners all the way through to Ballock, and then tonight be at the turn. Safi was giving me a lift on the quad bike, went through a river, rolled the quad bike, and flipping soaking wet. Got like 35 k's to hike. Pants are soaking wet, everything's wet. Safi's such a chop.
But Craig, I told you to jump and you jumped, so you're not injured, you're just a bit wet.
Yeah, but I landed in a river.
Well done,
Really?
eh?
I landed in a river.
This is Africa, TIA, you're an adventure photographer.
I'm gonna venture myself away from you. Okay, finally off on the SkyRun route. Yeah, had a little incident. Safi rolled the quad bike.
It's so much easier to handle when you're not on it.
Such a chop. Today I'm going to be hiking about 35, I don't know, 40 kilometers to one of the checkpoints, and then from there I'm going to mission through the night. Yeah, I'm quite heavily loaded. I have to be self-supported. I have to have safety gear with me, 2-way radios and trackers. Yeah, it's going to be a rad day in the mountains.
So this is the only proper pure water source on this section of the route in the high parts. It's never let us down, even in the most severest droughts. Today it's flowing like a dream. Yeah, the only other proper water is when you drop down into Ballock Valley. So yeah, all good, eh? Good old faithful.
So for those who don't know about SkyRun, it's self-supported, there are no water points.
No water points, this is your water point. What? You just got into my... Why is your arse wet? Why is your clothes so full of mud?
I'm soaking wet, sir.
Why are you soaking wet?
Because you rolled the quad bike into a river.
But I told you to jump and you jumped, correct?
Yeah, but I had to land somewhere, so I landed in the river.
Okay, get to work, there's athletes.
Just left the stream. Now I'm going to move with the field for the next 30 kilometers to Ballock, which is checkpoint 6. A very iconic feature is not this water. They've had 400 mils of rain. They've had 400 mils of rain in the last 2 weeks. So everything is super wet. So yeah, as I was saying, a very iconic feature on SkyRun is guys follow the fence line. The altitude is killing me. We're at 2,700 meters. I just did a short little sprint, and yeah, definitely feeling it. Altitude here is a big factor in this race. So most of the run is on cattle tracks like this, or if you're not in cattle track, you're on terrain like this, and it's unmarked, self-supported, and you have to run with the GPS. Well done. Sure, the guys are flying. Super hot, so I'm just going to change into something a bit cooler. I've had to bring so much gear with me because the weather changes so much out here and you never really know what's going to be thrown at you. I'd rather be prepared, carry extra gear just to be safe. Here come some more runners. A quick change. I keep all my gear in dry bags. Makes it squash down nicely and also keeps it dry. Here they come. Just going to use this opportunity to do a quick shot as well. Well done guys, looking good.
Thank you. Your day going?
Amazing, thank you. So my plan right now is to get to a very famous part of the route called the Dragon's Back. It's a really narrow ridge line and yeah, I want to get there before a lot of the runners so I can get some really cool shots over there. I've been shooting this event since about 2008. I've never actually been there, so first time, pretty amped. Spot the runners. Such big area. There's a runner there and there's two coming over that ridgeline there now. It's not a park run, it's so overgrown and just bushes everywhere that have overgrown. SkyRun this year, there's 3 photographers. Wayne Reike's joined me from Cape Town and Llewellyn Lloyd at Bloemfontein. We've all got 3 completely different areas to go to. Just left Avoca, it's the highest point in the route at almost 2,800 meters. Very lucky today with the weather, it's been amazing. Slightly overcast. It's pretty warm and humid-ish, but yeah, it's quite cool. Now I'm back on track, heading to Skido, and once again, following the fence line. How epic is this? Flippin' so cool. So rad to be out here. On your bum, slide over it. Keep your feet down all the time. You want to throw me your poles?
Yeah, please. Got a bit of fear of heights.
2 feet, 1 hand towards the ground, 3 points of contact. Good job.
Thanks, man.
How crazy is that? I'm about 20 k's in. I reckon I have another 17 to go ish. But this is the terrain we're hiking on, or SkyRun takes place on. That's the trailer, yeah. Well done. Well done. Good. In my bag I have a Z62 70-200 and a 14-30 f4. I should have brought the second body, and this is, I think, the second or the third mistake I've made this year. Either carrying too little, carrying too much, or thinking I won't need that second body, and now I wish I had it. 10 k's to go, no more liquid. Shit. Managed to get a refill, checkpoint 5. Yo, runners are coming in slow. It's been a long day. I think I'm about 10 k's from the finish. I'm walking along a fence line, just spotted a shot. And when I looked back earlier, the runners were like a k and a half away, so I'm just going to wait for the shot. It's just a fence line with clouds in the background. I'm going to shoot it super underexposed just to get the dramatic feeling of the clouds out. So that's it over there. It's the fence, there's the clouds, they're going to come over that ridge over there. And yeah, I'm just going to lie here and wait till I can get the shot. I was in luck, so as I turned the camera off, a guy came over the ridge line and didn't see him earlier, and yeah, the shot worked out pretty good. Pretty stoked, and I will post that picture after this. Yo, day 1 almost done for me. I'm gonna get to checkpoint 6, refuel, put dry clothes on. Just had to walk through a couple of rivers, I'm soaking wet, and then we're gonna spend the night at the turn. The turn is 16 kilometers away from the finish, and the guys will come through there all through the night, rest, refuel. Yeah, it's been a hectic day. 32 k's in. I think I've got 4 or 5 to go. Yeah, pizza and beer. Starting to hurt a little bit now. Oh my god, I'm in hell. Seriously. Oh. That was a fail. Feet weigh about 3 kilograms. Wayne, how was last night? Fresh. Cold, eh? Yeah. Last night we stayed up at the turn. I do not recommend pitching a tent for the first time ever at 12 o'clock at night in minus conditions. I had a massive fail last night. I couldn't even pitch my tent properly, couldn't get the stakes in the ground, absolutely froze my arse off last night. Yeah, that's where we camped. Look at that. Oh my word. Come check this, Wayne. Stephen, check here. That's frozen. Eee. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, it's 5 in the morning. Absolutely freezing. We all froze our asses off last night. We are at the turn. It's about 10 k's away from Tiffindale. Yeah, it was very cold. I'm busy hiking up to one of the spots now. I can see some hikers coming down. There are 15 runners out on course for the 100k, and they must have had a very cold night.
Gotta go rescue a lady. Hypothermia, went into a bit of shock. She's with her husband though, moving, so but yeah, it's a bit tricky over here because I don't really have a road to work with. So I've got to make a shit day, not like this. Okay, see, like that's not a good thing to happen.
How much sleep have you had tonight?
0.